welcome to Race War day number 2. This is Night Elf versus Orc. We start with the most legendary Night Elf of all time, Moon, stepping in the ring against a very cool, entertaining Orc, but certainly not top level. The Orcs, they didn't see Lin and Fly in the best of threes. The Night Elf sent Moon and Colorful, so most likely their best matchup versus Orc, especially. Here they are. It's Bulgaria again, right? Fuck this shit. It's of course South Korea versus China. I hope I can fix this Bulgarian thing in the middle. Very good win rate versus Orc. Exceptional win rate versus Shao KK. So there's one clear favorite, and it is Moon. The clan war starts at 0-0. Every map you get gets your team 1 point. And who scores the most gets it. Gets the win in the end. And follows Team Undead to the top of the group so far. So why is this Bulgarian Moon again? I can't understand. I'm trying to fix it, but of course it's not that important, right? You know, the Chao KK is in red in the upper left of Terrana's stand. And the bottom right is Moon once again with his attack alone. Little desperate emo Moon we have here. Demon Hunter first against Orc, no Beastmaster, push shenanigans, also no Huntress. It's just plain and simple Archer opening here on TS. So I wonder how aggressive he will play this. I mean, it's a second Moonwell, so not a super fast tech like Foggy does. That's gonna be the question here. Like, the Night Elves will dictate the pace of the game most likely until the mid game. So how much harass, what to attack, when to attack. Would you rather go creeping? That's the thing that we are looking forward to, these tiny little nuances in this matchup. Because in the end, most games will most likely be standard with TC second, with these normal heroes, Blade Master, Demon Hunter, you know the drill. On some maps, for some players, there might be some other approaches, like Farseer first, or even Shadowhunter first. Especially Lin and Soen were experimenting with that, especially on AZ. But maybe that trick is a little old at the moment. Nice Potion of Greater Healing, amazing for trading. Shao KK, a master of the early game, but then oftentimes he falls off the cliff. Also, he oftentimes wins the first game in a best of 3 series, and then tends to be a little, I don't know, too comfortable, trying some fancy stuff, some cheese strats. But not here. Double Gloves of Haste. He is slowed, so not ideal.
Players' forces are under attack.
We do have a Wisp for Moon here. This Demon Hunter continues to creep, so he's not aggressive at all, with a decent inventory, where with those slippers. He's teching now, more Moonwells, of course. He wants to use the next nighttime to start regenerating. A very interesting base build here by Moon. This tech has started on Shao KK's side. It was a 1-burrow tech without a shop, so pretty damn fast. Nothing really here to cancel for Moon. The Blade Master sold his Town Portal, got a Circlet, of course. And would love to steal the staff. Let him to attack. Is the staff ready? Yes, and he bought it immediately. So he can hang around the Night Elf base, and if things get too dicey, he can staff back home to creep. But so far, I think things are looking pretty good for Shao KK. So he's okay. That Merc camp has already been taken. Tech is only 60%. Oh, and he even steals the Berserker from Moon's side. Of course, there's the boots on Moon's side, which the Blade Master didn't get.
The town is
but with a nice block, doesn't really get it. He might be able to save this one. There's of course no staff on the Orc side. He's trying to break this base, which is not really possible, of course. And he loses that Berserker, like 1 unit surround by Moon here. Fancy little trick. So that was a big investment by Shao KK. That was supposed to be a damage dealer early on, but not gonna happen. And Moon is continuing to chase, and these boots of speed are paying off so hard right now. Because of the boots, he got the Berserker. Because of the boots, he's getting this Grunt. And all of a sudden it's 2 huge losses for Shao KK in the early, so how is he supposed to creep now? Well, this position, easy to do, but zero signs of aggression for Moon. He is finished with the tier 2. There is a Wisp at the tavern, most likely gonna be a Beastmaster. There we go. His signature hero. On the other side, we got Boots of Speed for the Blade Master now as well. He didn't pay a dime for this, just found it in the upper right where the opponent's level 3 items are dropping. Blade Master comes in for the steal, but there's not much left. Oh, the Enforcer! Excuse me, he got it! And the Book of the Dead, which could have been absolutely horrendous against the Orc base. So, big steal from the Blade Master. The detonates and no Windwalk available anymore. Both heroes are hitting very fast thanks to the Gloves of Haste. And yeah, he has to run away. There's not too much HP anymore. There's not enough damage, so he can snap it from home. TC second. And I think this Book of the Dead will just be sold, but maybe he can save it for later if he doesn't need the gold at the moment. To just
under attack.
Use it in a fight when no Wisp is nearby. So second for the Troll Berserker, as I said, creeping is a little hard. Sound effect. Potion of Invulnerability is of course the dream for every Blade Master. So far a lot of PvE, there was just a little skirmish at the beginning of the game. Battle of Intelligence, nice for the TC as well. But he's sharing experience with the Blade Master, so that's not too good. Of course, he won the level 3 Blade Master once the TC arrives. To just solo creep him and be able to roam around with Windwalk level 2. This didn't happen here due to the harass-intensive early game by Shao KK, which cost him at the end the Berserker and the run.
The town is under siege.
So it's just a race for the level 3s at the moment. Moon on the way to tier 3 of course, producing the first talents on the other side.
Forces are
End
under
snares
attack.
already done, walkers are coming. The standard hideout goes forward. And we have the first sub of the day. Thank you, Stevio, for the 3-month resub. He sends a less than 3, and I sent a less than 3 back, my friend. Ooh, Tome of Experience for the TC. Jumps him up to level 2.6. And the Blade Master is level 3 as well, so he would love to creep him solo now. But only one Windwalk. I don't know.
Players' forces are under attack.
Beastmaster level 2 as well, but he's keeping the Hawk here since he's afraid of the Creep Jack. Whoa! Shao KK with a very early expansion there. After losing 2 units in the early, he's trying to expand. Sorry guys. This will happen
A player's
a
forces
few
are under
times during
attack.
this cast here today.
The town is under siege.
So, piercing and magic damage against medium armor, in theory not that great, that's why he needs the Tinker on tier 3. Oh, Boots of Pelparas, this Blade Master man. The Tinker is out in the Clockwork to take out this expansion, well played by Moon. Not even using a staff here, just
A player's forces are
walking
under
over.
attack.
So that was some nice scouting. The spell is coming, tier 3 is done, and we're waiting for the master upgrade, which finishes now. Very passive game by both players. Moon with a staff, Moon with an orb, Moon with a TP. Apart from that, only the heal potion. We have a big invul here on the Blade Master. Oh, and a big invul on the TC. So he can't get burned. Blade Master is pretty good. Especially the damage per second. Oh, great mana. Now it's getting really dangerous to move. We can't Cyclone the Blade Master for 15 seconds. The CC is level 3 now.
A player's
and
forces
can
are
double,
under attack.
just doubled his mana pool. There's still this Book of the Dead. The items are really, really sweet. You have a heal scroll against this, but only one. With 3 raiders, 1 grunt still in. Shao KK is breaking upkeep and is trying to expand again. But I'm pretty sure Moon with the Hawk will scout this. Oh, there's no step of
A
teleportation.
player's forces are under attack.
So, if he has to step out the Demon Hunter for some reason, there's no way of stepping him back in. He has to walk all the way. Replenishment potion. Use it most likely right away. No, he keeps it. Interesting. Has 1 heal scroll. The big involves, of course, and once again, Sharp KK's expansion forcing Moon out of his comfort zone into the orc side of the map. Where, of course, he doesn't really want to fight. Nice second before the shockwave arrived. It would have been a big one. A level 2. He's not dispelling it. Here we go. Not hitting too much, like only 2 units or so. Raiders do find their targets to a degree. The illusion is okay. Well, we do have the surround here. The TC has to use the involt soon. Throws out another shockwave. Here comes the dispel finally, but the Demon Hunter took a lot of damage. Same goes for the Raider here. How does he want to heat up the TC though? There's plenty of mana to work with. Oh, double level up here, level 4. And end snare on the Demon Hunter. As I said, there's no step teleportation on him. That's why he's transferring the town portal with all that damage, even though he can't kill the Great Hall anymore, can he? He's trying really hard with the Pocket Factory as well. And there's no pressure on the Demon Hunter, so Moon with great decision making. Canceling the expansion once again without too many losses, and Shao KK, I don't know if it was the right choice to not go for the Demon Hunter anymore, but I think he was blocked, right? Windwalk is only available now, so he couldn't Windwalk here and attack the Demon Hunter even further. And he decided to not use the Potion of Greater Mana. So he saved that for this one, but maybe with 2 more shockwaves, he could have stopped this attack and kept this expansion up. So Shao KK now going for pillage to raid the Night Elf base. Counter expansion for Moon is up. He built that in the back of his attack. But Blade Master sees it immediately. Does he have the damage? Knock it down. He has a crazy... Oh, he sold 1 Gloves of Haste. No, it was the Demon Hunter with 2 gloves? No, I think it was Blade. So that damage isn't enough anymore. Moon did well, that's why it's called Moon Well. Wow. That's a dad joke that goes even beyond my dad joke level. So here's Cyclone, he is in Windwalk, he doesn't want to use too much mana. And here comes the walk out. 4 raiders, 5 raiders. Not too much to spell though.
Are under attack.
He has to do this, I guess. But with the Blade Master that low, he used the big invul. TC is coming in, the talents lining up perfectly, but only getting 3. 1 dead in the main, in the back. And he has to TP out because the army of Moon is so overwhelming as it seems. And he wants to save his expansion. That wasn't a good call. He lost the big invul and the town portal for a few talents, for a handful of talents. And with Moon's expansion running, I don't know if he can win this. I really don't. Trying to fix the overlay in the meantime. Maybe so Shao KK has pillage, didn't use it yet. And Moon stops, despite having the expansion up, stops at 50 supply for now. Shao KK has 750
A
gold.
player's forces are under attack.
I think he should start production soon. Because expansion versus expansion, that always wins. If it's well executed, which we can assume to happen in Moon. I like this burrow. So he's able to save the peons and defend little attacks by summons, for example. Of course, in this matchup, items are important. 2 heal scrolls, 3 heal scrolls from Moon. Or 2 heal scrolls from Moon. He swapped one over. And 2 invols. Yes. Here we have, of course, the big mana, 2 heal scrolls, 3 heal scrolls as well, and 1 invol. Both are set, and both seem to be pretty happy with what they have. Moon providing more supply with his Moonwell. Shao KK adding more berserkers for more damage. And Moon's attack is inbound, but the Raiders saw it. $65 supply all of a sudden. That's quite a lot. Moon's still at 50. It would be very typical for Moon if he just expands again.
A player's
The
forces
mains
are under
still
attack.
3,000 gold left, so no reason to continue for eternity. Here we go, Invo Potion going for the Beastmaster, who doesn't have a town portal. Ah, he does have a town portal. Uses the Invo on his side as well. Shockwave against the Pocket Factory and 2 talents. Once again, not too great. But yeah, Moon has to TP out. The mass of Raiders is overwhelming. And slowly but steady, Shao KK is getting close to level 5, and that's where shit hits the fan for talents. I wonder who came up with that saying. Shit hits the fan. What happened at that party where this saying came up? I mean, kind of obvious what happened, but how? Moon starting production as well, going into 60. This is gonna be a big battle. More reinforcements here. Of course, only Raiders and Walkers. Plenty of dispel. Also good damage. Nice mana burn here. So Shao KK is forced into the big potion this time. He doesn't have a small one. If he wants to use any shockwaves here, 2 Raiders are low. If Moon focuses constantly, then they will die. First one is dead. Cyclone again and again. Still 2 heal scrolls. Moon uses his first one. But this position looks very good for the Korean. Raiders are falling in the north. Next heal scroll has been used, but he uses now 1 experience or 2 experience away. He uses the big mana potion. In my opinion, quite a big mistake by KK. There we go. But now, yeah, level 3 shockwave, okay. But that's the second last one. He has to stay super far away from the Demon Hunter. And he never hit too many units.
A player's
He
forces
still has this
are
10
under
supply
attack.
advantage, but only 1 more heal scroll. He has to use it very soon. And the TC is low. He is level 5 now, but we won't see another level 2 shockwave. So is he calculating the damage right? I don't think so. Big stays up. It appears to have originated in the 1930s. Okay. This town portal was way too early, and also the usage of the big mana potion, I really don't like it. But he can afford a lot of losses with that expansion. Moon at 52 now. Moon, of course, with better economy. He was in no upkeep for a long time to save some money for the items. But I think hero focus is not really a thing, right? There's a staff, there's 2 invols, there's heal potions, everything. So he has to win this fight via units. There were 5 Blade Master as well, by the way. So he did get a lot of kills and a lot of the map. But with 6 walkers, I think he's overshooting a little. Three berserkers, more walkers. I mean, quite a few of them are low on mana, so there is a reason to go for so many of them. Invul Potion immediately, but counter Invul as well. No critical strike so far, which is good at the right now. Demon Hunter in the back trying to get the cow, but that shockwave was nice for once. Immediately countered with a heal scroll, but Moon, did he stay in no upkeep a little too long? Does he have the force? I mean, there's no Engine of War this time to help him. And the Raiders find their target. Demon Hunter is far in the back, only now joining in. And I think Moon is losing too much. There is going to be this rubber band effect, and a lot of Raiders are about to die. Next shockwave, big one. Once again, the heal scroll. I think that was his last heal scroll. Yes, it was. So only items for the heroes remaining. And the talents are almost all gone. He still has 4 Raiders. The potion immediately. The heroes are trying desperately to save this expo. Level 4 on the Beastmaster does have the level 2 Hawk now for magic damage, which is insane versus walkers, but the Beastmaster has the staff. He has to use a potion! There was a heal potion, man! Didn't use it, and now the summons are gone. A big lack of damage. Critical strike misses the critical strike, actually. And the items go to KK, who uses the heal scroll. It's not going to be the rubber band. It's level 6 on the Blade Master. Of course, he can't use Blade Storm, but he uses the backstab and the 216 critical strike to kill also the last hero that Moon had, who's down to 36 supply. Main gold mines are empty, by the way, and Moon is without income. Shao KK surprisingly well here in these last fights and winning map number 1 from Moon. That was not to be expected at all. And so it looks like, for now, the seeding was good for the Orcs. Crazy. I did not think that would be happening. I thought it's gonna be another clear 2-0, as we've seen yesterday. Next map is gonna be Ancient Isles. This is Moon's map choice. Is it cold or something? My throat hurts like crazy, man. This is why I'm not as energetic as I used to be. And this is why I'm wearing this stupid scarf. Which kind of helps. I'm drinking tea and a lot of water and trying to keep my voice up as long as it lasts. Are you German? Yes. Did you play for AOD? Nope, that wasn't me. But I am German, yes. As you might hear. Tea and water is nature's blessing. Kind of. More than, nah, not really rejuvenation. It just keeps me alive. It's basically my Invul Potion. The tea. He sounds angry when he talks, so he has to be German. Okay. Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm kind of a friendly dude. My voice is just a little darker than usual. Yesterday, like before I knew I have this throat thing, I wanted to meet with a girl, like a friend of mine, I was like, ah, sorry, my throat hurts too much, I can't really talk, I have like 5 casts this week remaining, so I have to save my voice. And her idea was, yeah, let's go to the harbor and have a beer. Like, okay, how is that supposed to help me? A, harbor is freaking cold with the wind. B, beer when you're sick, not the best idea. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's really important for you that I get better, right? So, map number 2 is starting. As I said, it's Engine Isles. No, guys. Beer is good for a lot of stuff and vodka as well, but not if you want to maintain your voice. Le Crestfallen with an 8-month resub. Hey, hail Satan, my little fat lambs. How are you today? Well, so. The next sacrifice you do, please ask for a healthy throat for me or something. So, KK leads this 1-0. And still a freaking Bulgarian moon, and I don't know why. Let me try something. Resources stop working for a second, but they will be back in no time. If Shao KK wins this one as well, this would be a huge blow to the Night Elf team. They most likely expected Moon to win this fairly easily. I mean, they do have Colorful against Soen in the next round. So once again, like, the Night Elf is the favorite there. They have Lawlight as well. I think in general, the team of the Night Elves is it's more well-rounded, but of course, Orcs have the star players in Fly and Lin, and later on, when it's the King of the Hill mode and not the Best of 3 mode anymore, those players can carry a lot. So, Demon Hunter, no Keeper of the Grove. Same here, Blade Master, no Farseer. Still the Bulgarian moon. And I don't know how to fix it anymore. So sad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon with the same build order as last time. Shao KK again skipping the shop, going for 1 burrow attack, so both players play the same as they did before. Shao KK had amazing items in game number 1. And I doubt that he's gonna get those on this very map. He's also too late for any kind of harassing his circlet to the Demon Hunter. He also fought his one, plus the dust against Shadow Melting Archers, which indicates, of course, he's going for Archer Hunt or Whisper. And he just wants to steal it so the Demon Hunter can't see him. Hey Chaco, nice to see you. This time Moon is positioning a Wisp pretty close to the Orc base, showing signs of an earlier harass this time. Nice block by KK. Has to use a lot more Moon Wealth, but this is like, nighttime will start soon, but he's still getting this Archer. And every single sip of the Moon Juice. So I think he's off to a good start. Shop only now. Tech is almost finished. And this build order, kind of a KK special, I guess. He uses it twice in a row. Moon maybe not really prepared. Now he's stepping in. He can cancel that. No. Takes the trade with the Blade Master. Both are still level 1. I don't know if that's the... Okay, he has double circlet, so yeah, it's a good idea. Still waiting for the tier 2 and the Voodoo Lounge to finish. And this harass didn't accomplish anything but forcing the usage of the heal self, which he would have done anyway.
A player's forces are under attack.
Attack is finished quite a bit earlier, like 1/3 earlier, 1/4 earlier than Moon's. And again, there's no possibility for Moon to harass this, not without evasion. It's crazy how much pressure he can create with just the Blade Master and the gun. But same as last game, he didn't accomplish too much early. And then he has to share experience with his beast, with his TC, which I guess he's building. Yes, he is. So on Terranas, it's a big map with a lot of creeps. On
The
AZ,
town is under siege.
I don't know, man. He didn't creep too much. Again,
A
the
player's
early bird.
forces are under attack.
And a Healthstone this time. KK trying to play a little like Focus, sniping items. Focus, I think, is on at a wedding in Germany.
A player's
That's why he's not
forces are under
participating,
attack.
if I'm right. I knew it would be somewhere in September.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't like the spikes as well. So Moon is doing a good job in keeping the TC away. From level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
This will upgrade before... Wow, at the same time with Adept. Moon forgot his Adept upgrade. This gives Xiao
A
KK
player's forces
so
are
much
under
more
attack.
time. He's getting the second big consumable as well, going for the heal ones. I think Moon is a little bit in trouble here again. Like, nothing really happens, but KK got both items from the red spot. He is way ahead in tech. Moon's Master is starting only now. That's really bad.
A player's
It will
forces
take
are under
until like
attack.
10 minute cycle. Well, I don't know. He's getting the third biggest item as well, which is the Rule of the Magi for the TC. He's getting level 3 from this Warden. KK is playing a lot better than expected. On the other side, Demon Hunter not level 3, Beastmaster not level 2, Tinker soaking up more experience.
A player's forces are under attack.
I really don't know. I mean, shop control, he needs that. He has the first heal scroll. Is KK expanding again? It's just a walk. I thought it's a peon running down. But he forced the town portal. I don't know if he has pillage already, but I would suggest it. Cyclone is finally ready. Close to 10 minutes. That's so late. KK already breaking upkeep. Getting a round of items now. Oh my god, a pendant of energy as well. The synergy if he drops both items and then takes a mana potion is off the charts crazy. Demon Hunter is still level 2. He can burn only 50 mana. That is less than 10% of the full mana of the TC, and he's level 2. Oh boy, have fun, Moon. He can walk through the entire army here. The heroes don't do shit. Here's the first one. He does have a heal scroll. I guess only one, right? Yeah. Demon is taking damage as well. Walker falls. Blade Master gets up to level 3. Finally, DC with the next shockwave. So far, the heroes are holding on. But there's 2 more shockwaves once the cooldown is off. DC not moving. There we go. Plus, again, not the greatest, but constant damage, constant AoE damage. The Moon is falling apart. 42 supply only. Still Raiders, still Walkers. He also has Dispel now. And if I'm not mistaken, another shockwave. Demon Hunter is not coming in for the burn. Oh wow, I think like 4 shockwaves got through. You can't heal against them. Demon Hunter in the front row now. Whoa! What a pop out of the Shadow Melt. And there is the kill. There's no staff to that he can use. Next shockwave with a double kill. Shao KK is tearing Moon a new one. And it is gonna be a 2-0 most likely as the Beastmaster falls here. He's trying to hand over the Staff of Preservation, but the Tinker is falling to the Blade Master, the Beastmaster is falling to the TC, and that was a fantastic game by Shao KK. Sniping the consumables, sniping the bottom left as well, great creeping on the TC, and Moon just in every single regard underwhelming. Not too impressive his performance here, I gotta say. And now we're getting into, we have a 2-0 lead for Orc, with one of the best Night Elves being eliminated from the best of 3s. But colorful. He was so great against Lin recently. Let's see if he can take out Soin as well, or if the Korean has some special strategies. We go into a small break to save my voice, and then we will be back with map number 2, with series number 2, Shao KK, not Shao KK, but Soin versus Colorful. Stay tuned. Here we are with round number 2. It's Night Elf versus Orc. It is Soin versus Colorful, and Soin under a lot of pressure already. Here's your match. It's China versus Korea once again. 2 of the younger players in the scene colliding here. Colorful, only 23 years old. Sometimes we tend to forget that. He's the 3rd youngest player in the pro circuit, next to Live and 120. Live, by the way, not in this team as well. Kind of forgetting about that. And Soin, the youngest Orc that we have,
A player's
together with
forces
Shao
are under
KK.
attack.
We had a great result so far. So it's Amazonia first, and Soin, this is your specialty. Shadow Hunter first for the Serpent Wars. Will we see it? No. Blade Master it is. The Orcs lead 2-0 thanks to Shao KK over Moon. And so in very different approach. Going for the Blade Master, yeah. Going for Grunts, yeah. But it's a 2 burrow tech, no shot. The 2 lightning shields here. Okay, he wants to get finished with his good creeping. And a circle of ability for him. So in not going for the trolls. For the shot right away. So also harassing instantly. To keep the Demon Hunter low most likely. On the other side, by Colorful, we have a super duper early shot. Can he cancel this still? Looks like it, yeah, with a grunt, for sure. Well, he's about to finish. But the Blade Master hits are way too strong, so this strategy does not work at all, and now the floodgates are open for this Blade Master. Gets a nice detonate, preventing the experience for the Blade Master. But of course, using a whip spin tech can result in some lumber issues here. Can he build another shop? No, but nice save. So Soen's approach is don't let Colorful get too high heroes. Keep him busy the entire time. I will have some time later to creep with my TC.
Player's forces are under attack.
Of course, you can't really prevent level 2, and he got the dream, by the way. Circlet and Slippers. No boots, as Moon had on Terranas. Maybe he can still run down this grunt. There is a Wisp coming in for the block. But doesn't get it. Takes some more time. Maybe the Blade Master can deny him. He's coming from the north. Or this grunt can block. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. So, grunt stays alive. Blade Master very hurt, but the shop is up now. Tech is on the way as well. Healing has been done. And the Orc tech is once again far ahead from the Night Elf tech. Oh, look at this inventory now. Double circlet, slippers, boots. That's just fantastic. That is as good as it gets. In Shao KK had some item luck before, but this certainly equalizes it. No, well, not as
A player's forces are under attack.
decisive as the other consumables that we saw before. This is once again a best of 3, so Colorful kind of under pressure to equalize here. So far the game was okay. Could have been better. He cancels some healing, he does more damage. With beats, of course. This is very dangerous for Soen now. Colorful is on paper the best Night Elf vs Orc player in the world. Percentage-wise. But of course he's playing a few lower tier Night Elves more often than the top tier. It increases his win rate a little.
A player's forces are under attack.
Forced into the potion here. That would be horrendous. Yeah, 150 gold gone. This is not what you want. Like, of course he has like 400 gold and he's going for a Beastery at large. Colorful is saving up to 1,000 for the instant tech and wind. No Beastmaster yet though. But he keeps the Orc at bay. Can't move out. Investing quite a bit. Oh, names are wrong. Sorry about this. Fixed. So the 4 grunts. Is it just 3?
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like are there for creeping. And now we can finally start this. We are 6 minutes in the game and still 0 experience on the Blade Master. And he has to level his TC as well, which is coming now. Not the greatest situation. I mean, he didn't lose any units so far. He also didn't kill anything. Now finally getting some speed. First Raider is out, but no Ensnare yet. Catching him off guard with the Quill Beast first kill. He's not going for the buildings at all. Again, super low mana, like the burns of Colorful. Pretty damn amazing. He's burning him again. I'm impressed with what Colorful is doing despite the early pressure that he was successful from. Almost 2 units around it, but I mean, you need more damage than this, right? Is there a staff already? No, there's not. But a TP. Nice save for this walker. This is the kill, right? Oh no! He's a little too late! Is the Ensnare back in time? The Raider is fast, he's chasing. Talon is coming in, but not blocking at all. How far along is this Ensnare? He doesn't want to spend it, I think. Here it is, and that's the kill. On the second hero. Can he get a revenge? Mana burn again, no Windwalk. The aura, of course, helps a lot with this. And the next, oh, the Quillbeast block. Whoa, and the burn isn't enough. Nicely done. By Soen. To save everything. Constantly going for some skirmishes here. There is tier 3, but no Tinker yet. Also no gold for the Tinker at all. Only a 28 supply. It's not even that we have a big mass of talents. Creeping for Night Elves is very hard on this map. A lot of stuff is magic immune, and of course the main damage output is either hero or magic. Nothing circle for the blade. Replenishment potion for the PC. Raiders are distracting again with Ensnare. He's gonna get a lot of experience here. But he's forcing a town portal. And scroll the meat isn't really that great. The town portal was justified with the rest of the Orc army coming in. But I feel like Soen is getting better. We didn't have Cyclone before, it's only finishing now. But he killed like one talent at least, maybe 2. Shao KK still has good issues. He has the orb now. He still doesn't have a staff. So he's already at 50. Good time to fight for him now. Invest one into the heal scroll. He doesn't want to fight without a level 3 TC, I guess. So that must be Shop and Murloc.
Player's forces are under attack.
For him. Giving Colorful some time to level, so we do have a level 2 mana burn now. Thank you, Askendale, for the sub. Using your Prime well. Of course, all the subs here get no commercials, and replay packs are not spoiled. Double heal scroll, single invul.
A player's forces are under attack.
Slippers as well. The rest are getting kind of out of control. The thing is items though. Not too much mana on the walkers, but it's fine. Finally, Tinker. Third standard game so far. I was hoping for Shadowhunter first. Very early mana potion. It's interesting how different Orc players prefer the mana potion either at level 3 or only at level 5. Lynn and Soen certainly advocates for early mana potions. Oh, nope, Cyclone before the wave. What was that? Misses almost everything. Going for the Tinker with another Ensnare and Beast mode, but it's wearing off in a bit. Walker's not blocking. Heal scroll is helping. But that was the second one, I guess. He doesn't have anything anymore. This wave also pretty damn bad. Tinker saved himself. And so Colorful is really playing this well. The walkers are falling. Raiders will fall in a bit into the rubber band. He has to take out some units, which is of course hard with the heroes in the air. Okay, that's a triple kill. That's a quad kill on Talon. But he shouldn't overestimate. Overstay is welcome here. Play for the Beastmaster, who is naked. Backstep into crit, and that's the kill. And I think the same will happen to the Tinker. There we go. Double kill for Soen. Very well done. and now run away with the Raiders and all is good. Really wants to stay in this fight. One Raider dies. Goes to a level 4 Demon Hunter. It would be amazing, but there's constantly Raiders for ensnare the town portal, of course, a little too late. Crow form saves this one. And Colorful is in a world of trouble. So much experience. Constant reinforcements in this fight, of course. He didn't do damage to Burrows at all, a thing that we haven't seen at all in this war. The go for Burrows. Shao KK didn't do it. Colorful didn't do it.
Player's forces are
So
under
he's free to
attack.
go up at 60 again. Once he has a little bit more gold. Of course, reinforcements coming in quite quickly for Colorful when it comes to units, but this Beastmaster was level 2, that takes some time. And the Tinker is still not there yet as well. So creeping is not very efficient as it is such a long road to level 5. He got the level 2 evasion already. So it doesn't make much sense to creep now. As he wants to level up the Beastmaster and the Tinker. Once again, in terms of agility. Giving him plus 14 damage and crazy attack speed. We only have 9 talents. Did he use the mana potion? Yes, he did.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well-rounded army with 3 walkers. 3 did. But Colorful is back at around 50 supply. With a good talent army. Doesn't have anything to block it, and he's facing him on open battleground. Could be a chance, actually, but he's scared away as the Blade Master is not here. Without critic level 2. But he got invul and heal scroll. That's nice. Double heal scroll, actually. And Colorful is doing the same. Retreating a little, spending his gold on items. Only 1 heal scroll and 1 invul, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
He was waiting for the town portal, or for the money for the town portal, got that now. And again, it's an open battleground here for Solin. He can't hide his talents anywhere. Oh, 5 waves. That shockwave, once again, not the greatest. How much mana does he have? Oh, nothing anymore. That was the only shockwave. It didn't hit too much. He wants to force a staff on Peon's Rock. The Raiders are fighting the talents and kind of slaughter them without taking too much damage. He's going for the Demon Hunter again. Not beating the Invul yet on neither side. Talent damage, of course, is only tickling usually. But if you have a great amount, then it works. Run on the TC. We're still going for the Demon Hunter, who can buy 7 seconds. Cyclone on both heroes. The peons are so brave here, man. The Invo Potion before the Blade Master arrived. That was a nice one. So maybe Colorful gets back into this game. It's only 45 supply anymore. The Night Elf takes the supply lead, and we still don't have a shockwave in this game. Raiders are falling, 1 and 2. He's still desperately trying to go for this Demon Hunter to force the town portal out now, but with many losses. Yep. 2 Raiders during the town portal. Nice pickup by Colorful, who on paper didn't lose supply at all. The Tinker is trapped. We're close enough to. But this could be a game-winning move for Soin. Getting a heal scroll and the invul on your opponent's shop. He has nothing now. I think all he needs is the mana potion on the TC and he's fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no level 3, still no level 2. And we'll give a big boost to Colorful's army. And now he sees it, like, god damn it, I can't shop. Items are key. It is level 2 for the Tinker, going for the passive. Bonus damage, more movement speed, and quicker spawn of the Gobos. Robo-Gobo.
player's forces are
Still
under
doesn't
attack.
have a mana potion. So if the first mana burn is great, there's not a single shockwave. But there is again going for the hero and 2 talents. That's not good. He could have hit all of them. But yeah, hero focus it is. No stabs, only a TP again. I don't know if these Cyclone and the TC are worth it. Oh, there's another shockwave. This time it hits bigger. The Blade Master is surrounded almost without mana. Here's for number 1 being used. So when it's retreating, since all of his casters are suffering hard. And once again, it's only hero focus, hero focus, hero focus. This time he's gonna get the Demon Hunter. Oh! He swapped the TP, but he didn't do it in time. And that is an invitation to the victory. Double kill once more. Enough raiders to end snare lock him. Oh no, colorful. What a mistake. He's playing StarCraft now. No heroes. Triple kill for Soen. Does he have a heal scroll left? Nope. He has the money for it. 38 supply on both sides. But Soen's army is again not the greatest. But how long will it last, or how expensive is it going to be to revive all 3 heroes? We'll potion on the blade. Naked PC close to 5. And that's like one. Losing the heroes is one thing, but feeding the TC into level 5 is another thing.
A player's forces are under attack.
But with big disable that he has, maybe he can still. Ho 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 ho. Oh yeah, Vampiric Aura and level 5 on both heroes. That is a sign of a greater god that Soen is supposed to win this. Items? Only an invul. Demon Hunter is not back, he's waiting for it desperately. Shockwave again, only against the building and 1 talon. He's trying to aim for the Ultra. It's not enough to prevent the Demon Hunter, but it is enough to prevent the T. Oh, is it? Is it? Is it? No, it's not! Oh boy, that was a split second. 2 shockwaves invested. Now he doesn't have one for the fight. But Colorful doesn't have... The Beastmaster doesn't have a TC. And he's with his back against the wall. Talon falls after Talon. I don't see big chances here. For the Knight, he's done to 35 supply anyway. Going for the Demon Hunter once more. There is a TP, but... Alright. Reinforcements are coming in. He's not forgetting about production, which is important. 800 gold for him. Could maybe send the Blade Master to the shop. He does have the invul. Constant Cyclones. Ulta is being revived. Well, the Talons are doing a decent job in killing 2 units. Okay, he's retreating with the entire army to the shop.
A player's
Gets the
forces
heal
are
scroll.
under attack.
He heals everything back up and then re-engages. Oh, the TC! In a surround, you don't want to lose that aura. Beast mode enabled now. Cyclone to prevent... I don't know what. Why this Cyclone? Prevent some damage. Yeah, level 5 on the Demon. Misses could be insane now. But crits as well with the Blade Master level 5. He's out now. He still sees a chance in this game. Equal supply, no mana. Could go for the double hero kill. Without the heroes, I don't know. The surround is not closed at all. And then open battleground. Again, the Talon's taking so much damage. Mass and snares. He sees an opening for him. Blade Master and Wave against the Demon Hunter to use the healing. If this guy falls. And he will fall. There's nothing to save him. Misses the crit. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Once again, no hero colorful. GG. 3-0 for the Orcs. That's so rough. That is so rough. In the King of the Hill battle in the NGL mode, you can get 4 points max. And there's still Lin and Fly in the Orc team. That was not to be expected. Orc dominating this clan war so far. Of course, the So-In votes come in now. Colorful was the big favorite before this match. On paper, in chat, whatever. And So-In with a big pickup. Oh, Wikipedia is not updated. Sorry about that. Neo, you look so emo today. I'm sorry. It's not due to style. It's just from my throat. And next game is Terran Stand. We saw Orcs with great items there today. Chao KK that was. So Wikipedia is up to date now. It would be nice if someone else could take care of that, so I don't have to do the multitasking. So at the moment, 3-0. Is this better now? Yes, it is. Nice. So Wikipedia is fixed. Colorful is ready. We're just waiting for the go from So-In. Thank you. Live, breathe, own Ebo. Thank you for the sub. I'm not playing on stream. Nope, I'm not good enough. So I don't play on stream. I'm just casting. Oh, little sub train here. Thank you, Casp85, and thank you, Keldax, for the sub. I am playing a little more than I did in the previous years. But, yeah. Would be kind of embarrassing to stream as well. I only want to present high quality content here. At least in terms of games. So no, I'm not streaming myself. It's not too interesting anyway. It's like low level ladder. We cracked 1,000 viewers. Nice. Florentine is pretty interesting to watch. Yeah, that's true. But it's more like because he's a big personality. Right. Yeah, Neo versus Remo after the Macarena. That's correct. That's such a shame, man. That he's so, I don't want to say afraid, but ashamed of that. Wasn't a big pleasure to sing for you guys anyway. But, you know, Remo is Remo, right? I have to do my rap song. But that will take some time to prepare. I got a producer, and I got the first beats that was sent to me. So, yeah, we are kind of working on it. The rap is gonna be even better, I promise you. Doing some double time. I haven't prepared yet. Like, I'm not really sure what I want to do. Maybe some mumble rap. That would be the easiest, or trap. But I kind of want to try double time as well. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. So, the Night Elves haven't won a single map in this clan war yet. And if someone loses this as well, if Colorful loses this map as well, they the orcs only need 1 point in the King of the Hill format that follows. And they have Lyn, and they have Fly. On the other side, of course, we have Lawliot on the Night Elf team and Joshishi. But to be honest, the Orc team looks very, very good so far in this clan. And if they win this clan war like 5-0, it's a 5-0 difference. That's such a huge jump towards the first place. Yes, what counts here? It's round robin. It's not a playoff system. What counts here is the number of points in the end. Or the difference in the end. And that would be hard to overcome. For any other reason. Blade Master first. Demon Hunter first. But interesting creeping here. Going for the natural right away. Not for the mercenary camp. But the big consumable. Maybe gambling for the Book of the Dead to just rush the orc base instantly and destroy some burrows. So his creep route looks like he's starting with the little one at the mercenary camp where the shop is positioned and then go into the middle. You should have the time. Here's the shop. There's the Blade Master. So he's gonna creep this. Get some items, get back, get some items to the shop, and go from there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Needs repair, of course. No lightning shield here. Takes out the enforcer though, and it is. I don't think we're not so much for the Blade Master, who's rushing over. Even with the speed scroll. Oh boy, he wants to punish us so hard, but how against the Wand of the Wind? He wants to kill this Engine of War. Not getting this could be horrible for Colorful. Steals the big experience. It's not level 2 here. Doesn't want to use the Wand of the Wind. Now he does it. Can heal a little bit. This item is saving his ass. So a little indecisive. Going for the Demon Hunter, going for the Ancient. There's still a Creeper. Some region, of course, via eating a tree. And this is level 2 for the Demon. Very important to get that. But it's still looking bad for the Engine of War. He has 1 charge of Rod of Necromancy, one of the Wind. I said Rod of Necromancy quite often. Just realized. Whew, that gave him time for a fast tech though. 1 Boro fast tech with a shop.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the boots are on the Night Elf side now. That makes things a little easier for him. Sniping with items. I like that. Sniping experience, sniping items.
A player's forces are under attack.
And more items. He is quite behind in experience, of course, due to this instant harass. And I think it's fine. The Engine of War, so after there's expansion by Colorful. Wow. I mean, he didn't lose anything. He knows that the Blade Master is not the strongest yet. But there's no pressure for the Orc at all. He can do whatever he wants now. Backstep. Instantly moved away. Denying this feature as well. Far away from the level 3 hunter, right? Yeah, half a level. He really wants this AOW. Soen hasn't crept anything on his side of the map, right? Not a single spot. This is a dream for the PC. Of course, for that, the runs have to be there as well. He still has that Wind of the Wind. Soen's gotta be careful with what he does. Beastmaster is coming in. There's no Dispel, there's no Windwall. At the moment. Healing was cancelled, TC is out. Raiders are coming. Walkers as well. We have a tier 3 tech now with one Engine of Wind. Colorful is stabilizing. There's not yet a threat to the expansion. What this expansion does is limiting Soen's possibilities to creep, because he has to take care of that Tree of Life. So he can't invest like 3 minutes into creeping. Colorful, finally one of those orcs to go for the burrows. Here we go! Soen is kind of ready, but it's all... This is the only exposed burrow for now. At the moment there's not enough damage, and this Cool Beast will expire. So he keeps this burrow up. Blade Master comes in. Is there a TP? Yes, there is.
Player's forces
so that's what he's trying to force. And then he can... Can he power creep? Or should he push? Question. 2 Raiders against the finished Tree of Life. I don't know. He needs more, I guess. But there is this timing window between now and Master Training finished. At best, but I doubt it. Ooh, Lightning Shield can be great. And he's taking his time to creep. This is his Lightning Shield, so he doesn't have to
Player's
play
forces are under attack.
Usually the Lightning Shield comes from creep, and experience is on, they kill stuff, but you can see he levels up to level 2, and that's super quick. Wonderful Wind as well. Can prevent mana burns if used correctly. There's no Dispel in the Night Elf army.
Player's forces are under attack.
No Tinker yet, the expansion hasn't paid off. It looks like Soen is getting ready for this push. No level 3. Does he check for the Murkham? He has a heal scroll and an invul and a big healing. It's just a counter expansion. It's a distraction push for the counter expansion. If he hits that timing before Master, I guess. So 3 Raiders. How much damage can he do? Position is not the greatest yet. There must be ensnares. Oh, Shockwave. There's gonna be a second one. If the second one comes through without a burn, these wizards are all gonna die. And he just snipes the tree. There's nothing he can prepare with those end snares. And boom, the Expo is down. Shockwave kills 4. TP out. The grunt dies, but whatever. It's just a grunt. And in the meantime, his Expo is at 60%. Well done by Soen. Almost climbing up to level 3. Good inventory on the Blade Master. Now it's time for the Tinker. It's an immediate counter
A
push.
player's forces are under attack.
Beastmaster got another round of items. Oh no, it's the same he had before.
A town is under siege.
There is still a town portal, but it's gonna be finished as well. Not too important for the Orc. 1 base versus 1 base is totally fine. Especially if you have pillage, which should have been researched. Yes. So this is additional income.
A player's forces are under attack.
For the cost of 1 raider, while he got the resources from pillage. Absolutely worth it. Ooh, right. Sweet. So no expansion on either side anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Braces, of course, they can reduce the time of Cyclone, less damage, and therefore useless. Beast again, also not the greatest.
A player's forces
nice
are under
scout
attack.
by Colorful again, just as Soen started this expansion for the second time. And yeah, both do the same. They know, okay. There's most likely not gonna be a huge fight soon, so I don't have to prepare too much. But Soen needs items, and that's what he gets. Should go for the invul or the second. Okay, he gets the start here. None of them is babysitting, and I think Colorful is getting more of this map. Wherever he goes, he has something to do. Soen not so much. Of course, triple hero versus dual heroes. Need more experience. Soen is happy with the 3-3. And casts this again, no question. Another peon moving out, maybe expanding here.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I like it. Heroes split here, while the raiders in the main are doing the job against the Moonwells, keeping him supply stuck for quite a long time, and he's so sure that he gets both that he splits the damage? What? Town portal now. Engine of War and Tree of Life are gone. 6 raiders. And no chance of getting a hold onto something. Level 2 Tinker, 3-3-2. Heroes are getting a lot better for Colorful now. And it's not an overwhelming threatening force.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's expanding at 2 sides. So much gold. There's not too much that Colorful can do against this. I mean,
The town
too
is
late.
under siege.
This is gonna be risky. Town portal home. Okay, the pocket factory alone can't kill this. Grab him. Oh, this is a big one, but there's also shockwaves. Where's the shockwave? Might have been used it before. The Tinker comes in. That was a massive one. He'll go against this. TP out now. See this expo, which is done. So keep that one alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Colorful preventing more damage, but is now at 1,000 gold while being supply stuck. while his opponent has an expansion and one more in the making that he has no clue of. Very, very, very precarious situation for Colorful, who needs to win. Otherwise, it's an absolute disaster for Team Night Owl. He's trying though.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it is not forced into anything. It would of course be a lot of gold that he loses here. But as long as he keeps it one base, and destroys more buildings, Colorful always has to repair stuff, always has to rebuild Moonwells. And that's all money that is not going into the army, that's all money that's not going into items. Okay, this time he's faster. It's all town portals. Well, the Orc can mostly run away. Does he want to fight this for 2 raiders? Not really, not in this position. Go down for the 3rd or 4th time, let's count.
A player's forces
Soen is
are
surprising
under
me greatly. Most of the peons still alive, doesn't have to reproduce them. 67 supply versus 46. He won't win this game by micro. If he wins it, he will win this by tactical decisions and execution of those ideas. But it's still a long road. TC far in the back. There's one more. There's a trouble, man. Big healing being used. He does have the Wind of the Wind, but there's constant Cyclone, of course. Keep that coming in. Info Potion. It's hero focus, hero focus, hero focus, hero focus, and that's the critical strike that splits the head of the demon wide open. And now there's no mana burn. There's a big lack of damage. Just an illusion here. Who cares? A lot of dispels as well. So if something gets around it, you can dispel out there. All of this while this expansion strong. Still has a TP. Still has a strong blade. Would love to have a heal scroll now. Oh yeah. There's one and an involve. Doesn't want to go for that one. But look at the value. Try to shockwave out. That was big. And here's the heal scroll, and that's the value. Everything is back. Almost everything is back to green. The Raiders are suffering though. He's trying to save them one more time. Loses 2 though. If he only knew about this, he could push instantly. He doesn't want it. Triple Hero is back. He can produce again. He is at 1 lumber. And again, it's a race for TC and Blade Master to level 5 where they get.
A player's forces are under attack.
61 supply, Expo in the back, good shop control. Stole the heal scroll. Has to wait for quite some time. Invis potion. And sold it. Okay. Real mistake. Tinker has nothing. Invul on the beastie. Invul and heal scroll on the. He's constantly scouting, so sure that there's no expansion now. But he gave up his plan of an expansion of his own, because there is only 1,500 gold remaining. Use for mana potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
There was one path and one path only for Soen so far, and that was through the north. Is he mixing it up? Looks like it. Blade Master's coming in for a scout. And he sees the Night Elf army. Will the Blade Master be back in time for the battle? There's 2 shockwaves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Catching reinforcements with the Crow form. That is a lot of mana used here. But Fury Fire makes it hard to reunite with his army now. as he's visible the entire time. He could invest on Cyclone to keep him back, but he doesn't do that. Shockwave again, not too great. Won't throw from in the air. The hero is completely out of position here, but no Blade Master follows up. He just wants the army. And there's still more and more shockwaves. No burns at all, I think. The illusions of the Demon Hunter are nice, but this is overwhelming. This is so overwhelming. Colorful is trying his best. But his Night Elf versus Orc skills today, not visible really. Losing 15 supply again. And Soin doesn't care. He doesn't care one bit. So much gold back into the talent production. And again, look at the stealing magpie here at the shop. Getting the invul and heal scroll. He can afford the world. There's nothing left. 1, 2 invuls. We finally saw that expansion with the Hawk. But this forces him into a fight that he can't.
Players' forces are under attack.
Tinker immediately out of position thanks to the first end snare of this fight. Talon's trying desperately to reproduce, but they're in a concave of walkers who have way too much magic damage. Almost run to the destroyer. Tinker falls. GG! Orc 4, Night Elf 0. And we said we don't understand the orc seeding. Where is Lynn? Where is Fly? Why do they not seed them? We were in doubts. And they proved us wrong. What a game by Shao KK defeating Moon, and what a game by Soin. That was so smart. That was orc perfection to me. Canceling the expos, never let him get away, forcing him back to town portals, bleeding him dry with raider attacks, stealing so many items. And then in the end, there's no way you can come back on that. So looking very, very good for the orcs, who only have to win one more map in this King of the Hill mode that is coming now. Desperate Night Elves, will Lawliot be their savior? Will Moon step up his game? Is it time for Colorful and Joshishi to shine? I think they have to go all in and hope for a Moon all kill or Lawliot all kill. Because that's the only thing that can save them and bring them into a ace match. We go into a little break here as I need to, save my throat. And then we'll be back with the first match of the King of the Hill. See you in a bit. I thought this clan war could be over within the next match, but I'm wrong. They're gonna play the entire King of the Hill. And our match here, as you can see right here, is Shishi versus Fly. So if Fly wins this, the orcs win the clan war, and then the question is just how high. But yeah. Shishi could reverse sweep, of course. This is now all best of one. This is now the winner stays alive, the loser is out, and once again every map gives you 1 point. Shishi versus Fly is China versus China. One of the younger guys who has been around for a long time, Shishi. Glad that he found his strength back. Decent win rate versus Orc. Mediocre win rate versus Fly. So Fly is of course the favorite. It's the first time in this clan war actually that the Orc steps in the ring as the favorite. What's wrong here? Shishi blue, Fly red. 4-0 for the Orcs. Will they continue their dominance? They could turn this into an 8-0 if Fly makes an all kill. And that of course would most likely mean they win the entire thing, right? I mean, on Playday 2. It's all about the point differences. Undead won 6-4 yesterday. They got 2 points. And we have a Demon Hunter. We have a Blade Master. This is so set in stone. Shishi never plays anything else than the Demon Hunter. Fly never plays anything else than the Blade Master, but he tends to lose him quite a bit. Thank you, Hatakas, for your energy. I need it. So, at first I thought, why do they see Shishi if he needs to do an all kill, but yeah. If it's just about
a player's forces
diminishing
are
the
under attack.
damage that they took already, then seeding normally is a good idea. Like, if Shishi loses, then they have the map choice. But of course, Fly, Lin, Shishi, KK, and Soin, they can be very relaxed now. They know that they did a great job in the best of threes. They have a very comfortable situation. And even if they don't win like 8-0, 7-1, 6-2, whatever, they're still gathering a lot of points. They just have to be careful to not get reversed.
Players' forces are under attack.
So Shishi normal start, Engine of War kind of conservatively against the green spot. Also he is going for this early shop that Colorful is playing. And with 2 circlets already, he wants to take the trades here. But now going into the base for Wisp Hunts. And yeah. This Engine of Wonders, man, I fear for it. Big hits. The grunt is joining in. There's no way this comes through. He takes quite a few hits on the grunt, moves him back, and the Blade Master with the 2 circles. He's so dominant. He has to fight against the Moonwells, but the more damage he does, the more Moonwell juice has to be used. So, down he goes. The Fly is losing this grunt. That was certainly too much, and that gives him level 2. And he gets the shop, he gets 1 archer, he gets all of the moon juice, and he gets the next moonwell. And now it's nighttime, and you really want to get these moonwells up to profit from the mana regen. Oh boy. This is not good. Blocking this, or of course can't get out. Huntress all even, because that has a lot of HP. Wise move by Shishi, who gets the kill in the end. And Vintage Fly, Blade Master, rises to the clouds. That was pretty smart, man. Not using any lumber. Only a bit of gold, which he has enough of. But now, he has to rebuild 2 Moonwells. He's on the way to tier 2, that's good. Play, of course, far ahead. So I think, if he builds a shop, he can fight out. But Huntress Halt has so much HP that it's not that easy to take it out. I think every other building would have died. Maybe an Engine of War not, I don't know, but then you have to say, spend some lumber, which you don't want. But he's back in no time. Just helps a little bit with experience, even to close to 3. Beastery and Lodge coming up, and this is very interesting. It's the 5th game of this clan war, and we haven't seen a single base harass. Like, one time a player went for a burrow, but that's it. It's not the Foggy style at all. Because of course there is no shop, there's no step of preservation, and you can't do it without it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So in case you're late, Moon lost to Shao KK 2-0, Colorful lost to Soin 2-0. Yeah, it's almost unwinnable for the Night Elves. She can win 4 games in a row. It's gonna be hard. shot
A
coming
player's
up now.
forces are under attack.
Wind. Tier 3. Hey Sky, nice to see you. And yeah, in case you're late, we're gonna play the entire clan war here, so it's not over if Fly wins this. Late Master found some decent experience as well after dying.
A player's forces are under
attack. Better than before, but we do have a Ramp Aura, which helps the heroes greatly. Rest of the army not so much. Big wall. Can he do this? Oh, apparently just sniping the item is fine. Okay, creeping is nice. Yeah, he's... Oh, no TP! And he's being jacked. Heal ward gone, level 3. There is Windwalk though. And no Cyclone. He's kind of turning this engagement around. You don't have to join the fray now. But at least getting the Berserker would be nice. There's no Windwalk. There's a block. Spirit Link saves him for a bit, but the axe is too big, and second Blade Master kill. This is online Fly 100%. Losing his Blade Master twice in 7 minutes 30. Just the risk taker that he is. He got the item, but he should have gone after he got the item. His thinking was like, okay, I got the heal wards now, I can stay in this, I can creep everything. But what he forgot about was that there's a hawk and scouted him, and the rest of the army's not that either. Adversity can be nice. Demon Hunter is level 3 to level 2 mana burn. Or a big jump towards level 3 Beastmaster as well. So it's looking good for Shishi. No micro here. This is a Tome of Experience. It's super close to 3. Big invul. Oh, he sold something. Let's see it. Nice tank model. Of course, orcs always have this comeback mechanism of base laming. With good scouting, you can shut that down. What's the TC doing? Level 2? Alright, so he got the first level of shock, right? Right, the native is just running away in experience. Of course, also due to the... He has Master already! 9 minutes 20. 40 seconds earlier than we've seen before. This is super tough for Fly, but you know,
a player's force.
He's the Vice World Champion. He can come back, and he sends out 3 rays. Of course, a little unlucky that one of them has Fury Fire on him. So Shishi knows what's up. Not anymore. Second big consumable here as well. Again the heal wards. Do Raiders have pillage? No, not yet. Not researching it as well. But every moonwell is 180 gold. Wait.
A player's forces are under attack.
What the hell happened?
A town is under siege.
What the hell happened? There was not a situation that was dangerous. The TC is dead. He died to the creeps. How? That's the third hero kill in this game. Sorry for missing this kill, but I thought, like, he's creeping, what can happen?
A player's forces
Well,
are
apparently
under
you can
attack.
lose your heroes. And he supplies like it was smart to buy him back before Boro got cancelled. Especially this synergy is amazing. I don't think this is a Blade Master to rule them all.
The player's forces are
Creeping is
under
the only chance he has, right? The other side, then it's gonna be 4-3, please. Is no... Okay, there is an invul on the Blade Master. He's getting attacked by Fury Fire and Hawk again. High level TC is the only thing, I guess. Oh, first donation of the day. Thank you very much, Swiss
The town is
Sky.
under siege.
5 euros. The donation beforehand didn't really work, so let's try again. The next kebab is on me. Thank you very much. Is it okay if I order a soup instead? Only if you allow it. Otherwise, of course, it's gonna be a kebab. Kebab is always good. Thank you, brother. That's the first donation. Fly is donating his heroes. That's kind of true. Good reactions by Shishi to not allow this raider lane. This army can't really go for the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe I go to the
The
kebab
town
place,
is under
order a
siege.
kebab and a soup, and get the soup myself. That sounds like a plan. So finally the raiders are able to do this. And it's interesting that Shishi is building a second engine of war here to just prevent this. Supply-wise kind of equal. Shishi's at 51 supply though, which is of course really bad. Getting him back, level 4 TC. And there's still a red spot, there's still the turtles. At least one turtle. That's impossible. He's losing quite a bit of gold at the moment with his upkeep.
The player's forces are under
Next donation by Sky says, oh well, if you get soup and kebab then $5 isn't enough, and sends another one for the soup. Thank you very much, man. This will help the recovery for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Orc versus Human, by the way. And that can be really great. TH versus Lin, Shaniko, Sin versus Fly. Looking forward to that. Expansion on both sides
A
again.
player's forces are under attack.
Kind of rare to see that, right? I mean, Colorful, SharkK all did it, Moon did it.
A town is under siege.
Good scouting by Shishi once more to shut it down. So level 5 TC is mandatory, but the items are not that great. Not at all. Blade Master Raider again. I mean, this Blade Master is sweet, but he will be disabled. I don't think super pimped high level Blade Master is helping
Player's forces
too
are
much.
under attack.
I mean, there's a lot of hero focus, like this double expansion. There's a lot of hero focus in this clan war so far. From orcs. And I always value TC more. And He is creeping the TC more, so he's not haunting this level 3 crit. Not even the level 2 crit, actually. More Engines of War. And yeah, they are distraction. It's simply distraction and protecting the moon wells. Production, maybe? It's gonna be 3 gold mines versus 1 in a bit, because Fly, like, how does he want to punish one of those? But he gives him so much time. Gives him the level 5 TC.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shockwave number 1 hitting nicely. There was a mana burn, but there is a potion as well. And he can throw one more. Oh, here's the hero focus that I was mentioning in potion pop, but heal scroll as well. And now he's out of mana. Still can go for this one shockwave if he really needs it. Raiders are looking okay, but the Demon Hunter is cleaning house. He has a heal scroll. Should use it kind of soonish, I guess. Otherwise everything is dropping way too low. So everything is dropping way too low. The Blade Master's in the air. One Raider dead. Still not using the heal scroll. Engaging a little, 250 gold. He has another one, 70 supply for Fly. Only 58 here, and everything is bruised and hurt. Okay, use one heal scroll before on the TC. But this one's up. This one's up. That's a huge advantage for Yoshishina. Nothing fancy coming from Fly, just items, 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 items now. Shishi doesn't want to risk too much. Not fighting into the orc base. We saw what happened to Colorful when he did that. So lesson learned. He doesn't steal the items that Soin did. Okay, that's a nice approach. We do have Pillage now as well. TP in though. Shockwave is going to be amazing. Where is it? There we go! Oh my god! That was easily 1,200 damage. But the heal scroll instantly against it, so it's not that bad. Next one coming. TP out. And another heal scroll used. He gets the tree. But he has one more. He has one more, and that's so sufficient if there's no orc counter expansion. 1,000 gold remaining only, no tiny Great Hall. There's gotta be an all-in push by Fly soon. I think this movement shows that he... Oh, does he know about this expo? I don't think so. Let's have the resources for an expo now. One heal scroll.
A player's forces are under
no
attack.
inward. With a Blade Master like this, not going for an inward? Is it available? Ah, I can see. Pocket Factory deployed. Fury Dragon. Shockwave was nothing. Yeah, here's the hero focus. Constant cyclone though. He's dispelling against it. Evil Potion was on the Demon Hunter. Decent opening for Fly. Goes on the hunt now. Oh, this Beastmaster is surrounded, is trapped, has no item. And dies. Fly really coming back into this. is he really coming back into it? Demon Hunter, of course, provides a hell of a lot of damage. There's still one shockwave. He doesn't want to reach. He can't reach with that choke that Shishi created. He saves the potion for later while building his esl. Of course. Oh, he builds another Tree of Life. Interesting. So he doesn't want to move over the Tree of Eternity. Is he moving up? Is he moving up? Oh, what a mistake if he doesn't scout this. Now he does. And now he sees it. And now he's thinking, oh fuck. What to do? He was on the high ground once. That didn't work well for him. It's gonna be 3 gold mines versus 1. Double heal potion, invul and heal scroll. Nice. Really, really nice. And again, no invul for Fly. Especially Fly, like, you're Fly. You know that you're Fly, hopefully. You know that you lose your heroes. Why no invul? But alright. Demon Hunter has no staff. He could swap a potion, but no, Tinker down. And the Berserker, so again, a great opening for the Orc. 3 kills, 4 kills for nothing. And now it's Expo killing time. And Shishi can't engage because he has the high ground. Fly has. Fly is getting closer and closer to the 5-0. Expo's running. TC close to his ultimate. Late Master close to 5. At the moment, both are on 1 base. Tree of Eternity is ready though. Now we will have an invocation. Shishi is not really in a position to push. He's up against... No, it's just a heal scroll. He continues to skip the invoice. Okay, he sees it. This time it's gonna be harder as the Tree of Eternity, 2000 HP.
Players' forces are under attack.
The walkers are not on the high ground. Does he have a town portal? No, he's uprooting. Trying to eat something, but is there a TP? No, right? Oh, there's no TP. Fly. Again, did you underestimate Shishi? He's going for the Demon Hunter once more, who does have an invul. Used the potion before. At least he has no mana for a shockwave, but he is level 6, so he's unkillable with reincarnation. Challenge falling, shockwave was okay. Use the potion for that, interesting. Even Demon Hunter about to fall as well, and he does. There was a potion, but most likely on cooldown. Without a Demon Hunter, how do you want to stop this? Fly had 1 chance and 1 chance only, and that was level his heroes and buy some time, and he did exactly that. And wins the 5th game for the Orcs in a row. Shishi, again, throw Shishi. What can we say? This happens to him quite a lot, unfortunately. And this is such a massive stomp for the Night Elves. Fly with a sick comeback. What a bad... he lost 3 heroes, 1 of them to the creeps. And he still won with a level 5 TC. Fly, props for not giving up. Fly, props for finding the one way to get back into this game. No props to the Night Elves as they haven't won a single map tonight. We go into a small break and then we're back with the next opponent for Fly, which is, I don't know, but we'll see. See in a bit. This is the second match of the King of the Hill format. It's Fly versus Colorful. Fly defeated Shishi before with a crazy comeback. Now there are some votes coming in. Cheering for Colorful here, which is interesting, at least. But nice that it makes the round that he's pretty damn good against Orc. He didn't show it yet, but maybe here on Equal. So Echo Isles has, of course, one specialty, as there's only one shop. We have seen great shop control by Soin versus Colorful on Terranas. Let's see if Fly is able to do the same. If you steal the involves, if you steal the hero's balls, you have a big advantage. Expansions, not really that likely. I don't know which songs play in the commercials since they are in the videos, I don't play them, and I'm mostly gone. In between the breaks, got some food and more water. Keep my throat up. So of course no fast here. Is it a keeper here? No, just a Demon Hunter. 6th game in a row with the same heroes. Which is not really surprising, a little bit surprising that Moon didn't do anything crazy. And he got punished for that. So, Orc Base, 1 Burrow, Barrack, Shop. Not skipping anything. On the other side, Colorful could go for the 21 food tech if he wants to. What's the name of the Still Alive song? It's Antishikari Last Garrison. And chat can help out. Nice. 2 steps of hell, apparently. 2 steps from hell. Sorry. Nice. Good guys in chat helping out. And pretty start. Demon Hunter for a Demon Hunter. Circlet for the Demon Hunter.
A player's forces
quite
are
slow
under
early
attack.
game. As it oftentimes is. It's not the 21 food trick so far. He's going for 3 Moonwells before attack. So he's gonna creep this. Oh. He could with the mana point. There's nothing available here. Now the circlet. Nice. Immediately gone. And he's messing with the positioning of the creeps a little, so making it harder for the Blade Master to creep it. Music and sounds are too loud.
A player's forces are under attack.
Turn it down a little. Yeah, usually I'm louder than this, but not today, as it is kind of a quiet cast today. That should be fine now, if not, let me know. So tech has started. Colorful is actually not that far away. So very slow tech, I guess, by Fly. Ooh, can he root before the Blade Master moves out? No, the grunt is blocking, right? So he doesn't get trapped. Loses all his mana though. Has a claws. Oh, 2 bullet attacks. Oh, interesting. Most likely wants to creep the middle spots. Like the south is so easy to creep with the 2 berserkers to take extra damage. Oh, race is very wrong.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, this is what happens. Easy creep. But the Magi and the one big consumable goes to Colorful. Not that great of an item, but at least, yeah, he takes it away. It's not a big mana potion. Or a big invul for the orc. Quite bad. So with the 6th game in a row, I don't really know what to tell you anymore, to be honest. Since nothing is changing. Colorful is hoarding gold
Players'
once more.
forces are under attack.
Fly, I like his kind of aggressive approach with the grunts that he has. He could creep this, he could creep this. In the meantime, the Blade Master takes up the creep from the item here. The trifecta is complete. The other side, the Demon Hunter does kind of the same. With mana burn, of course, against Ogre Magi. That's nice. Also, his inventory is good. Oh, I like the well of illusion usage. He has vision everywhere on the map.
Forces are under attack.
Scouting for the push to come, which is not. He is at tier 2. He's building the Engines of Wind. Oh, there is a Beastmaster. It is coming, but no step preservation. It's I don't know. BC about to pop out.
Is under siege.
Demon Hunter already heard. This is not very promising. I mean, what do we have? 2 Quill Beasts? That's not enough. Not at all. It's gonna get harder and harder with patch 1.30 coming somewhere. So this play by Colorful didn't accomplish anything, I guess. Ensnare's coming. Spirit Lodge, yeah, down to 30% or so, but he didn't kill a burrow, he didn't kill a tier 2 building, and he didn't creep in the meantime. He sends in the Beastmaster again, but what's it do? Blade Master has a nice inventory, it's close to level 3.
The town is under siege.
Ooh, Claws plus 9 as well. Blade Master's gonna be a happy boy.
A player's forces are under attack.
What's he trying to accomplish? Okay, that burrow is a nice pickup if he gets it. The infantry is here. In the way. Yeah, Colorful, this is not how I know you, to be honest.
The town is under siege.
Fly has everything in control. I mean, Colorful is buying time until the master training, sure. And it's not this overwhelming orc map control that we're used to. But he got the level 2 on the TC, he has good items.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. And Fly didn't lose his heroes yet. I mean, we're 10 minutes in, right? Ah, 8 minutes. It's kind of a miracle to himself. So we have Ensnare, we have Spirit Link, gonna have Dispel in a bit, so it lines up perfectly.
A player's forces are under
He's
attack.
going to plan. 2-1 heroes, and it's not even like he's close to a level up. He's not. And now he's moving out without master training. The thing you do if you really want to be aggressive, but he creeps with that. I don't want to judge or doubt Colorful, but I don't see a clear plan or why he's doing this. Doesn't make sense to me at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now that doesn't have to mean much. Master training is finally done, but he picks the worst position possible. Nice shockwave, nice pickup, level 3 for the TC. There's still one shockwave because it's only a level 1 mana burn. It's ridiculous. We do have the items on the orc side, invul and heal scroll. And there's no reason for Colorful to stay in this fight. Ah, Tinker of course. Maybe the triple hero advantage is nice. But there's gonna be a heal scroll soon. Might even an invul. Still holds on to the heal scroll. Now he saves the berserker with it. Established the new front line with the 3 heroes. I like that move by Colorful. Creeps are helping him as well, but on what cost? TC can't do too much. He's gonna lose him. Yep, TC falls. Thing doesn't do anything there. No fly. Okay, there was a reason to stay in this fight. There certainly was. Fly is losing so much now. 9 supply gone. No, more, right? He's rebuilding already. 12 supply gone.
A town is under siege.
Again, too greedy. Again, too greedy. Now,
A player's forces are under attack.
I think he doesn't have heal self. He has 1 heal self and no shot. Colorful is pushing forward. He's gonna keep him supply stuck with this burrow down. This one is also easily approachable. This one kind of as well. And Fly couldn't heal. Hero focus is the only chance. Town Portal is on the Demon Hunter, that's why he's going for the Demon Hunter, but there's no invul. Keeps him stuck with the end snare, but where's the damage? Here's the staff out. No TP anymore. He's so sure that he's gonna win this. He sacrifices the Tinker for it. And the Demon... oh my god. And the Beastmaster as well. Yep. Double kill for Fly again. It's only on the heroes. There's the Town Portal now. This time he has to pop it. Another end snare. Seems to be on cooldown. Trying to run in circles around him. No shop, as I said. It's almost finished. It's almost finished. 2 HP. He's lurking for that potion. But... oh, he got it. TC remains alive. Going for the Demon Hunter. Crit again. This time. Holy moly. What a fight. Starting here, making all the way around the map, and ending here. But Fly's army is crippled. 34 supply versus 47. But the heroes weren't that high. I mean, Beastmaster... Beastmaster got level 2, but the Tinker's gonna be back in no time. So it's 3 raiders. Once again, it is possible to win with good raider execution.
A player's forces are under attack.
If this would be the other way around, that the Night Elf would have 47 supply. The Night Elf would have 34 supply, and the Orc stays at 50, I'd say, okay, no problem. You get up to 50 with Tinker and TP again. Okay. Murloc is helping a little too. He doesn't have infinite end snare here to hold down the log. Shot again, but nice Cyclone preventing the purchases. He needs something. I don't know. He needs a miracle. That's what he needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or a disconnect. Not even a disconnect could save him here. TC is far from 5. This one fight in the middle broke his neck when he was too confident and too greedy and didn't move back when he was supposed to move back. No shockwave in range, everything's low. Fly is losing this for sure. Pops out the TC. Alrighty. For Colorful it doesn't really matter. If I don't kill the TC, then I'm gonna kill your second hero and your units, whatever.
A player's forces are under attack.
desperately trying to get out, but he gets bullied. Zip! Down is the first hero. And I thought he commits to this. Doesn't need it. GG! Colorful claims the first point for the Night Elves, ladies and gentlemen. Finally it happened after 2 hours and 40 minutes into this clan war. The Night Elves finally get rid of this ugly O. And Orcs have to seed their next player. It's either Xiaokk, So-In, or Fly. The Vice World Champion is down. Colorful stays alive. 2 Night Elves. 3 Night Elves are still in. Colorful, Lawliot, and Moon. Once again, little break, then we'll be right back with the next match of Colorful versus Question Mark. We have the next game to our hands. It is Colorful, of course, as he stays alive, since he defeated Fly, versus Lin. Oh yeah, they're seeding their second best player. They want to do the all kill now, as it seems, and Lin is starting on his favorite map, that is Turtle Rock. For the Night Elf team, we still have Colorful, Moon, and Lawliot. For Team Orc, Fly is gone, so we have Lin, Xiaokk, and So-In. Interesting approach to these seedings. Seeding their strongest players first. Seeding their strongest players first. So, his weak players, or the weak players, would have map choice then. I like this idea. So we're waiting for a Korean caster, and then we're good to go. Am I right that some black caviar? No, it was a Knoppers. Do you know Knoppers? It's like hazelnut milk chocolate waffle stuff. Little energy for my poor throat. Love the scarf? Would love to wear no scarf, but you know, it's better for me. It's a very black scarf, didn't even notice it. Yeah. Knoppers are good? Yeah, I think so too. I'm not so much of a fan of the Knoppers bars. I like the normal ones better. So, game starts. It's 5-1 now. Orcs have won already this clan war. It's first to 5. So we don't see an ace match since Fly defeated Shishi, but it's all about the point difference. And Night Elves have to catch up to stand a chance. Here's our game. It's China versus South Korea. New school versus old school. Colorful though. He has a great matchup versus Orc. He can stand his ground versus Lin, but this is Lin's map choice, and this is the most dominating player in Orc versus Night Elf for a long time. Colorful came close though to defeating him. Defeated him twice in the recent weeks and months. And even in best of 5s, he took 2 maps. So this is all best of 1. And everything is possible in the best of 1, we know that. Dry and crunchy waffle for the sore throat. Ah, yeah, I needed some sugar, I guess. You know, stay energized. And yeah, as chat says right now, having a 44% win rate versus Lin is really not too bad. Colorful is really, really good in this matchup. The vote was pretty one-sided with, I think, 84% in favor of Lin, which makes sense since he's well known for quite some time. Everybody loves him, and everybody knows how dominating he was. But recently, not too much, right? Didn't participate in the August qualifier as far as I remember. I don't know. Maybe he was busy doing something else. It's a Blade Master, it's a Demon Hunter. Once more, for the 7th time today. And on Turtle Rock, it's all about creeping, leveling, and stacking up your inventory. So I don't really expect an aggressive early game. But maybe Lin should. Especially going for this one. It is super risky. If he's being caught and mana burned, it could result in a Blade Master kill. But he's doing exactly that. Thanks to Crestfallen for the 100-bit cheer! Get yourself some chicken soup and vodka with grounded pepper for those biddies. Alrighty. Yeah, chicken soup, man. My roommate makes the best chicken soup I ever had. We'll ask him to do it again tomorrow. Today. So no intervention at all. No interference. It's just creeping this. Talisman, parrot of the vitality and experience. But Colorful plays it differently here. Going for the burrow. Keeping Lyn stuck at 20 supply with his first Slippers of Agility as well. Blade Master, can he really show himself with 200 HP? He is almost surrounding his opponent here. But not getting it now. Lyn really has to heal. He doesn't have Windfog anymore, so he has to get back into the space. This is a good opening for Colorful. Yes, he lost a bit of HP. Yes, he didn't get the shop, but he got the burrow. That means Lyn has only one grunt to creep with, which is okay on Trollrock, I feel. But not ideal at all. Cause of attack +6. I don't know if the Demon Hunter got this experience, but yeah, I think. And that's level 2 for him. Amazing items. +9 already. And he's losing the Engine of War for it. And with only one archer? Or is it 2? No, it's 1 archer. Doable, but limits creeping. Limits creeping heavily.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now it boots. Oh, staff time. Not boots. I was expecting boots. But staff makes sense as he has the shop up. He wants to go for the tier 2 buildings. How far along are the techs? Lyn a little ahead. But not too much. This is looking good for Colorful. Except the Engine of War. And that's a big one. So he has to delay the tier 2 stuff. Otherwise Lyn is destroying him. And on Turtle Rock especially, you are not allowed to give Lyn freedom. He creeps this so fast. And then all of a sudden you're facing a level 5 TC and things are gone. Speaking of TC, it's coming. Holes in the building placement as stuff. And Bestiary Lodge on the other side of the course. Tier 3 Engine of Wind Beastmaster. But he's not that aggressive. Okay, so he's walking into the base. This is a little late. Oh, the Full Beast comes in. Into the staff. He wants the lodge. Oh, this peon! It was a good idea, but I think... Oh, this is not possible. The staff is not working. He enters the base, but a Bestiary is already there. Oh, this is so bad for Colorful. This is really bad for Colorful. He wanted to go for the aggression. That didn't work at all. And now, how to creep? Okay, going for the burrow, but Lyn is ready. Lyn is so ready. Doesn't help him though. How long is it? Yeah. This is a burrow kill. And a big burrow kill. No walkers, he doesn't have a single one. But okay, counter aggression by Lyn. The first talents are coming. But he opens that base like he can. Without the Demon Hunter damage, can he keep this up? He's forcing more and more resources here. Oh, Demon Hunter cannot surround it. Damage on both heroes is good. And then how much can he accomplish with Raiders? 3 grunts and Raiders. And this Moonwell doesn't survive. This is a typical Lyn versus Night Elf game with base rates on both sides. Does he have more mana? No, he doesn't. And is almost out of resources. And that's a good thing for Colorful, as long as he doesn't lose too much in his base. Because he's using resources that Lyn needs for his army and burrows. Beastmaster dies to the burrow. Again, the stupid hero kill. Just like Fly on last review.
A player's forces are under attack.
But of course you can get him back rather quickly if you're not supply stuck, which... Oh, he is. Oh, he is. This is bad. This is really bad. And of course, replacing Moonwells is a lot harder than rebuilding burrows. Yeah, I see that it was on purpose
Forces are under attack.
to get him back at full HP and full mana and not use the Moonwells because there's only 2 left. But being supply stack, that didn't work out. And now, of course, all the time in the world. Fall in. To creep. And we got the first clause of attack. It's a plus 12 one. I'm sorry, but this is over. Almost no moon juice. No shop. No second hero. No, he can't even think of a third hero. And Lyn is back in shape. It will take some time until he gets everything he needs. Like late Ensnare, late Dispel, not even the first Walker out.
Player's forces
Master
are
training is done. Okay, maybe it's absolutely not over. Since Lyn was crippled more than I thought. Let's have to surround a little. Speech roll engagement with 2 Ensnares and no wave. I don't know if that's the right decision. Okay, gets 1 talent for free. And the staff cooldown. Lyn will be at 50 in no time. Yeah, Kevin, I saw that as well. I didn't think of the master training being finished. Totally didn't see that he rushed it that quickly. It was super fast. Master training. And the thing is, like, of course the lack of walkers is bad because you don't have Spirit Link, but they're not on the field to regen mana. And that's the big thing right now. He will have 2 to 3 walkers. It's gonna be okay. But they're all gonna be dry. So this is not over at all.
The town is under siege.
Raiders harassing again. So annoying. Shop down. Second time. Still no orb. And the rest of the army is exposed now without the Demon Hunter. Shockwave number 1. He's level 2.5 only though.
Are under attack.
These 3 raiders, does he have pillage? No. But it keeps the shop down. No potions. And no orb. And Colorful's at 51 supply. So he's losing a lot of gold right now. Fly is ready for 60. Just piling up some more gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. That was ballsy. Uses the big in-wall, catches the shockwave again, pocket factory deployed. But this army looks strong. Does he have a heal scroll or anything? I think on the blade. Yes, he does. He can save at least 1 raider on the front line. Not the second one, really. Wants more value on it, but nice single target focus by Colorful, so the heal scroll doesn't have that much value. Only level 1 shockwaves here, don't do too much. The pocket factory is gone. But there's not much control for Lyn. He's rebuilding the raiders here, killing him 2 more talons. And we almost have our 10 supply lead for the walk now. Whoa, whoa, so many talents for it. What a downward spiral for Colorful. TC is level 3 now, but without mana. There's not too much cycle anymore, I guess. Like 3. Like a big TC right clicks seem to be enough. And of course the magic damage from the walkers who is 4 now. This big axe forces the town portal. Oh, boy. 2 nice crow form saves, but 54 supply versus 48. I think he has time to expand now. Lin makes it look so easy. We've seen a lot of hero focus today. Lin's approach is totally different today.
The player's forces are under attack.
Just the usage of the 3 raiders before to kill the shop and damage the Moonwells was great. But in that fight, man, the raiders did a hell of a lot of damage. 3-2-2 heroes. 3-3 here, and again... Oh, the claws of attack +9 on the ground! The Blade Master gets it! He's at +21 now with 2 claws. Oh, if he's on the ground, he's a wrecking ball. And again forced to TP. What a mistake by Colorful. Was there no space? There was. Could have been +18 now. Instead, the Blade Master is +26. He gets the second red spot. He doesn't even have to pull out the Lord. End of Valor. More agility. And sustain as well. +28. Holy. 3-2-2 still. Then is scouting for an expansion. You can just get the next red one. It's dangerous, very dangerous, but the Wisp doesn't see anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
So he must know. And he has good levels. Good enough to place this on. Only 50 supply by Lin. Not breaking up, keep still. Ah, there's the expansion. Far away from the line of sight. He didn't do more with the item he was looking for, but still. Absolutely fine.
The player's forces are under
and once his
attack.
expo is done, Lin will jump up to 70 supply. And then what, Colorful? So far he's not making him fight very hard for this. I mean, the base rate was nice. But since then, nothing.
A player's forces are under attack.
50% done. Scout is coming though. You still have the staff. Yes, he does. He can cancel it, maybe.
A town is under siege.
So, staff or no staff? He can't really, right? He needs the Demon Hunter in the defense. And now Lin is breaking upkeep as he knows that the time will be sufficient. Is he going for the tree? He is! You see, calculating this well. Shockwave or Invo Potion on the TC. He's just going for the tree. There's not enough Cyclone. He dispels it. He gets the Tree of Eternity and TP's out. Oh wow. What a great execution by Lin again. Ignoring all the Moonwells, ignoring everything else, ignoring the production.
A town is under
There's
siege.
no income anymore. While Lin is at dual base.
A player's forces are under attack.
No repair at all. Well, repair is not really possible. The TC had a lot of shockwaves and was invulnerable, so if you try to repair, there's instant shockwave and ensnare. Okay, yeah, the first one shocked away. Okay, I didn't see that. So last stand for Colorful for sure. Going for the Demon Hunter Info Potion there, but so much damage from this Blade Master, it's ridiculous. Shockwave didn't do too much, but there's plenty more. 2 shockwaves, nicely spread this is. Oh, the Wisp's coming in for the detonate, so no mana. Didn't expect that, but of course he doesn't need the Wisp anymore. But again, we have those 3 Raider Concaves insta-killing these Talons. Left. With expansion to pay off, which starts to do now. Going to the shop, getting the items. We can't afford. He's not rebuilding anything. Putting all of his gold into army. Rubies. But the Blade Master is not with the army now. TC has no mana. Okay, I wanted to make it a little exciting, but nope. Lin takes point number 6. 2 down, 2 to go. With Lawlight and Moon, the strongest Night Elves, are still in the race. But it's 3 versus 2 players. Here. In Race War Day 2, Lin, the favorite, prevails. With a great push, 2 great pushes actually. And yeah. So he's either up against Lawlight or Moon. Both are dream matches in this matchup. And I hope we will see both of them. So small little break here. Stay tuned. As the game has started, it's Lin for the 2nd time versus Lawlight. The first appearance of the Korean. Who has a tremendous late summer, or had a tremendous late summer. Recently, not too impressive, but man, the Master Colosseum stuff was pretty damn good. In the Master Colosseum qualifier, Lawlight defeated Lin twice in the winner bracket final and in the grand final. And now, he only has to win 1 map. In general though, his matchup versus Lin is absolutely horrendous. He lost for years and years and years and years. This was his nemesis. He overcame it and he could prepare, especially for Lin. We are on Terrana Stand LV, so this is... shop first into barracks. Okay.
Forces are under attack.
It's a Blade Master Demon Hunter battle once again. But shop first into barracks is interesting. Super fast tech. With the 2nd burrow only now. And then feeding his Blade Master a little with more items. Well, Lawlight, interesting approach. Going for the shop first. Doesn't want to be harassed, I guess. Not the mercenary camp, not the natural. The shop and pays off. Land of Lightning Shield. Which is not that great against Orc, but still can help you in a fight. Quite nicely. So... tech is also coming for Lawlight, but this Moonwell will be cancelled. Let's compare the techs. This is half attack, I guess, that Lin is ahead.
Is under siege.
Can he block him? Yes, he can. Huntress Hall, he saw that before. But I guess the damage is enough. Can he do it again? Nope, not fast enough with his little fingers to reapply the Huntress Hall there. Oh boy! What an opening. The grunts are coming in only now, but the tech is almost done. Demon Hunter not with the staff here. Ah, the Blade Master bought it. Nice. So, very good way for an Orc to cancel the tier 2 killing plans. For the Night Elf, just buy the staff. Not that easy. You have to be there when it's ready. But doable. So far it has been a horrendous matchup, or horrendous clan war for the Night Elves. As you can see, losing 6 maps, only winning 1. And that was colorful. Moon was disappointing against Shao KK. He's still on the bench as the star player of Team Night Elf, but maybe Lalaya turns it around a little, catches up. You can still get 3 points. And I guess if Lin is down, the chance to get those 3 points in a row is not that small.
A player's
Because it's
forces
only
are under attack.
in both Soin and Shao KK. And both Lin, Moon and Lalaya should be able to defend. Boots on the Demon Hunter instead of Staff, that's alright. Here comes the Ancient of Wind and the tier 3 tag. So
A
Lin
player's forces
didn't
are
really
under
make use of
attack.
his fast tech. It's more of a like ironically, teching faster is a defensive mechanism to make sure that Night Elf can't cancel anything. Oh, he denied it. Was it his own lightning shield? Maybe it was just poor experience and I got it. This is level 3. Health stone for him, but Lin applying pressure once again to the Night Elf base. Mass repair here. That costs a lot of resources. I'm trying to think as that fight against the demons here. Walkers are there. Against Colorful, he was very late
Player's
to Walkers.
forces are under attack.
Still managed to get enough. Sometimes Lin is too greedy when it comes to expansion. We saw the same in his matchup versus Undead. We do see it also in his matchup versus Night Elf. His peon was certainly there to start an expansion and to scout, of course, first and foremost. But not really happening. Have a raider coming? No, just the Walker. No raider nearby. Where is the raider?
A player's forces are under attack.
Did you forget the raiders? Nice run. Ooh, that was a nice run. No staff. He's trying to find out with a lightning shield, but that's not happening. Ay, 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 ay. What a sweet surround. And now, of course, we have and snare and this force the town portal. Not a good start for Law Liot at all here on tier 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
As the second hero got killed, less it's almost impossible to cause any pressure. Master training starting now, which will end up okay, timing wise. Demon Hunter is level 3 and has a very good inventory. So at least he has that, but the rages are coming again.
Town is under
The
siege.
grunts are coming again. The TC is stealing items. Lin pulling the strings here. Doesn't have shockwave. So he needs to fight this with normal damage. Tinker is coming. Blade Master is not in this fight, and still Lalaya is losing 2 of his talents. Not too expensive, but you know, you want the talent with full mana, same as it is for the Walkers. No pillage again. But Lalaya is supply stack at 30. This is the old Lin versus Lalaya.
A town is under siege.
Tinker takes care of the expansion, can't help in the defense. Maybe that's a tactical maneuver by Lin to force the Tinker down. It's not close, no.
A player's forces
Master
are
about
under
to fall. He has to get away. Invo potion. He wants this Demon Hunter so bad. But there's a potion. It's on cooldown, not anymore. Misses the crit again. Damn, this Spirit Link, by the way, so much value. We'll need something to heal his TC up. He's Master is back. Oh, and Snare. Yes, gets that. He re-engaged. Should he re-engage? Blade Master coming. He can't staff, that's for sure. It's either Demon Hunter or Blade, and it is the Demon Hunter. Getting another critical strikeout. Oh man, the Tinker is coming. Everything is low here for Lin, but he got the hero kill. And that is so big. Next end snares are coming. Only on rage this time. Doesn't have to do it to the PC. Okay. Now he commits. He's next to the shop. Can he buy something? Nope. Another double kill. For Lin. That's painful to watch. So many. Now he's dancing around him with his super low Blade Master. But he can't get the damage done. Loliot. There is nothing he can do, and this is the most one-sided game I've seen this entire day. Whoa! That wasn't even remotely close. That was Lin and Lolight. 11 minutes in this matchup. Orc 7, Night Elf 1. This could be the tournament win for Orc right here. Moon is coming. We get the dream match. It's Lin versus Moon. Maybe the last game of the day. Hopefully the first non-talent game. We go into another small break. And then it's the decision. Maybe. Or Moon prolongs this clan war a little. See you in a bit. Lin. It is a devastating 7-1 for the Orcs in this clan war of race war. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Only Colorful was able to take a map. But now, it's time for the 2-star players to shine. And maybe Moon can prevent a total 8-1 disaster. Maybe not. It's Lin versus Moon. It is the two 31-year-old Korean Night Elf, Korean Warcraft legends against each other. The highest earning Warcraft player against the second highest playing Warcraft player. The only two persons in the world who made more than $400,000 prize money with Warcraft 3. And they are facing each other, both with a 60% win rate versus the opposing race. And now they are on Moon Meadows. This map was saved for Moon. Flag is still not fixed. I know this will cause some discussions. But yeah. In the upper left, we have Lin, who can go for the Golem Creep. And Moon with the Demon Hunter first in the upper right of Twisted. Moon didn't look too strong against Xiao KK. That's for sure. He was defeated by Xiao KK 2-1 earlier, and that started the entire misery of Team Night Elf. We were hoping, we had high hopes for Loliot, and he got annihilated by Lin before. Will Moon share this fate? He positions the Wisp here to prevent the Golem creep, which is a nice start. Moon opens up with Hunter's Hall. The first time, we're not seeing Demon Hunter archers, but on Twisted Meadows, everything is a little different. Oh, and guess what? To this main event of the day, Hervusel is back and gifting 10 subs once again to Ankis, Gebius, Tweetfortmine, Good Guy Gamers, the Kakadu, nice, Kakadus are awesome, Timerius, Oppressor, MKD Kid, WB321, and Hundezone69. Hervusel, you are fucking fantastic, and we're getting close to 700 subs, which is surreal. absolutely surreal. Oh, and snare here, but the Blade Master's out of Windwalk, so this Golem creep isn't happening. Moon is sending a Wisp out already for a possible expansion later on, but no creeping at all from the 5th race. Will we see Lin's sanity? Or is it, once again, an out-of-this-world performance by Lin? The alien who's not from this world. So far, early game goes to Moon. He bought time for his opening. He prevented the creep, so both players are at 0 experience. As you can see. Shop is up though, tech is running. Of course, Moon's tech's gonna be a little later. But for an Hunter's opening, it's not that much later. Which is, of course, due to the normal build order here. And maybe you skipped the one on Moon one or something. No battle for the boots yet. Moon is taking quite some damage here.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have to keep an eye out on the far right hand side of the map. If there's an expansion coming or not. With those Huntress, he can creep better, he has more map control, he can do more damage to Raiders. Alright. So far so good. Wow, Lin is scouting for this already. Sees the Wisp at least. Preventing this expansion a little. Or whatever Moon's plan was. Making sure that this Wisp get killed, but no experience still. While Moon, even without an Engine of War here, starting to creep the small Warden. Good normal damage, but he's taking quite some hits, which will result in quite some Moon Juice used. Will he play something else than Talons? Is it gonna be Dryads? That would be his go-to strategy, I'd say.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could also be a tower push on tier 2. But rather not. By the way, Herbuzel is gifting subs left, right, and center. An absolute madman. And since it's September, all you guys who got a sub gifted can renew this for just $1 next month. Think about it. Good value. Get all the replays, no ads, chat emotes, and a badge in front of your name. So, the typical TM skirmishes are starting. Hunters, of course, are stronger thanks to the AoE. So far, so good. It's double bestiary. No walkers. Shadow Hunter as well. Looks like Mass Raiders to me. Could also be a Wyvern opening. Or a Wyvern into Raiders. On the other side, it's Engines of Wind. Okay, Moon tricked him. The mind games go to the Night Elf. He's playing Talons and there's no TC wave. There's no disenchant. But is that really necessary? If there's a lot of Raiders, there's always open ground to surround them.
Player's forces are under attack.
Keeper of the Grove second, so no initial harass by Moon with the Beastmaster. Interesting that he's not going for a Beastmaster at all. And it's a Raider. So Moon, hide the children, hide the women. Your base is gonna be raided.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very aggressive Blade Master without any kind of damage. So that already indicates that hero focus is not a big priority to him. It's about taking out the buildings and taking out the units. Okay, here we go. I can only imagine that Pillage is coming in and Snare is ready. Moon not expanding, but he's there. Nice defense possible with Entangle, with the Moonwells. Lin is trying to find a good opening. Nice stab, but resulting in most likely a surround. No, forcing the town portal. That's pretty good. Entangle does amazing damage. X prevents the damage. Now we have heal wave. Can't imagine him not saying the heal wave. Second and last entangle. Yep, there we go. No serpent ward. Blade Master taking care of one talent. Two is already down, but they're fighting. This is. The Hunts are still alive, but no TP anymore. No items at all. The Keeper of the Grove is falling for sure. Invo potion on the Blade Master, has to use it soon. Last second with 20 HP. Can he survive? Is there another heal wave? No, there's not. Also no wind walk. He has to get away here soon. But he's getting so much done. Killing two more Huntress. Another Talon here. Being ensnared. Can evacuate. Holy shit. This is next level, Lin. There's no item on the Demon Hunter. If there's another ensnare, he's just dead. His Blade Master healed up again, but Lin is not overstaying his welcome. Everything is Fury-fied. A lot of stuff was hurt. So he's going back. Most likely getting some items and then get back. My god.
A player's
This
forces
Lin.
are under attack.
Perfect timing. No Cyclone. Not even remotely close to a critical mass of talents. And he wrecked all but two. So they don't even have enough Cyclone at the moment to prevent the next fight. The timing was perfect.
The player's forces are under attack.
Moon is finding some time to creep. Blade Master is back to full health. This time he got a potion of greater healing. He has to fight against Cyclone now this time. So he's going towards a more map control game.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Moon needs a miracle now. He doesn't even have a Beastery, Beast Master. He has no Tinker yet. He does have the Thorns, which is very nice. But of course there's heal wave against it. It's gonna be healed scrolls against that. Is he going for some Wyvern? No, he's happy with 50 supply. Here as well. Against the Entangle, it's decent, but not too great. Moon is getting a decent amount of talents, that's for sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lin doesn't want to fight, obviously, since he just broke upkeep. Moon is not establishing any second base.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're going walkers now, boys. This is a long way towards the spell, though. Moon, even with mercs. This is one of the best timings that he can possibly have. The Raider army is growing and growing and growing. Good positioning to try to intercept reinforcements. And get some... Like, he has good catch with Cyclone and Entangle. But the Hex prevents this. At least the entangle.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do have the spell now against Cyclone and Entangle, and I think this is where Lin wants to start the fight. Big heal potion and invul on the Blade Master, going for the Keeper immediately. Critical strike. Of course, there is no evasion, and there is nothing to save him. Back to the ground. Critical strike for 86, and the Keeper of the Grove is down. Tinker and Demon Hunter still alive, though. More reinforcements coming from the base. A lot of stuff is hurt for Lin, who used his big heal scroll already. So doesn't have to stay in this fight for much longer. There's still plenty of Cyclone to, I guess, 2 to 3. Point of mana stealing being used. At 82 now, of course, can be burned. That's exactly what's happening. There's a lot on the plate for Moon, but there is another heal scroll. And again, the value. Boom. Every single unit was affected by this heal scroll. 1000 heal or something. 1000 HP heal. And Lin is pressing forward. He stays in this fight. Keeper of the Grove should be back soonish. And Lin, how many units would he lose? 1? That's it, I guess. There's another heal scroll. And he gets it. Of course he gets it! Invo potion on the Demon Hunter. Level 200 Tinker. I think this is like Moon is making this harder for Lin as he thought. But the hero levels, man. It's close to 4-4. And now no invul anymore, but a staff. But this will result in lots of it. No, not chasing. Moon is fighting well. Moon is fighting very well. There was not too much to spell. There was a lot of Cyclone. And now, more walkers, more mana. Not so many talents, and not so much mana. Where is this Keeper of the Grove? There he is. More creeping now by Lin. Double level for 5-5 is visible already. More agility and a bit of giant strength. I think that really helps him. And a creep jack. Force with an entangle. 4 walkers now. He still lacks AoE. He still loses some units here and there, but he's engaging now without items, right? I mean, invul, yeah, but no heal scroll. $500 gold. Very rare.
A player's forces are under attack.
More wisps should mean expansion soon. He's trying to build expansion at 2 sides of the map.
The town is under siege.
To spread the attention. And it's going to be closer. This time the mercenaries are in favor of Europe.
A player's force.
Close to 4 though. And then this Demon Hunter is a super duper check. Okay, he did. Still at 400 gold. No shop anymore. And now, this is so easy to kill the burrows. Doesn't he have a speed scroll? He has 1. He has 2. Not using one of them. Now he's supply stuck. Not really protected. Not at all. Moon expand. Ooh. It's still 60 versus 50. Oh, going for the keeper again, forcing the invo. Now the Raiders are finding their targets, but not the concave. Moon is blocking this with the Demon Hunter. I love that move, actually. Moon scroll being used to heal everything, but up those talents are not in the fight, not dealing any damage. Now the Raiders have the concave, as the Demon Hunter had to run away for a little bit, and this is not possible. Critical strike against the keeper who falls for the second time. That was a one-sided affair for Lin here.
Players' forces are under attack.
He needs to stop the expert. So the thing is, usually with Raiders, let's say this is your point of attack. You want the Raiders here, here, here to have 3 Raiders attacking 1 talent. And usually they stand in line. So what Moon did was to position the Demon Hunter at the end of that. Speaking of Demon Hunters, man, he has to re-engage into this fight, which we really don't want to. Invo potion popped, and the damage is real. Executes him. That one. Without the Demon Hunter, no chance. No mana burn against this SH. No keeper. This is just a raid. What a slaughter. Quad kill! Can he hide behind his base for a little? Tinker's gonna be back in a bit. Expansion by Lin in the bottom right. Okay. He's toying with him now. Love this shop here.
A player's
Expansion is starting to pay off soon. Does he have the time? The Demon Hunter was level 4. It takes forever to get him back. Serpent Wards even. A 1-1 build or something. Oh, it's mighty Serpent Wards. They are super strong. If they can reach the talent especially. He just spams the Serpent Wards. And the Raiders do the job. He has pillaged by now, so this is a lot of gold. Yeah, Tome of Retraining, thank you. This must be Tome of Retraining. Because it's level 3 Serpent Ward. And most likely heal wave then, I guess. Tome of Retraining on a Shadow Hunter. Look how this poor Tinker is being killed just by Serpent Wards. He has to use a potion again. Level 5. Moon stands no chance. Sick. He can Cyclone a little. Of course, Moon is hoping for his expansion somehow. But he doesn't know about Lin's expansion. Demon Hunter is back, but the question is just for how long, I think. I mean, there's no items. There's a level 3 critical strike. Okay, stab. Walks into the wards, and with that said, Moon is trying everything to buy back everything with the additional gold, but oh, okay, there's no income here. Didn't see that yet. Not even Nature's Blessing. And Lin with the second expansion here. Well, this shows you. Even if Lin moves away from this base, which he doesn't. And snare, right clicks, Blade Master is in, backstab crit. GG. The result of this clan war is 8-1. the only Night Elf able to win versus Orc is colorful. That is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. I did not expect this to be that one-sided. Unbelievable. Linsanity at the end. Great fight in Moon's base. Moon going 0-3 here. Not to be expected. Not to be expected at all. What a storm of Team Orc, who now have great chances to win this thing in the end. I mean, this is a 7-point lead now, or 5-point lead. It's being updated already, I think. Wow. It's just sick. Tomorrow, we have Team Human versus Team Orc. Of course, the momentum is totally on Team Orc's side, but TH is great against Orc. Shamiko is great against Orc. Blade, also not too bad. We'll see. Tomorrow, once again, last time I'm alone, so I have to rest now to save my voice. And from Friday to Sunday, Remo's gonna join me for Human versus Night Elf, Night Elf versus Undead, and Orc versus Undead. So that's gonna be epic. And hopefully not as one-sided as the games we had today. I still love this race war. Yesterday was great. You can watch it on YouTube if you want. I will start a rerun of this, so if you're late to the party, party. Depends if you're an Orc or a Night Elf. You can watch the entire thing again. Of course, it will be up later on our YouTube as well. If you want to stay up to date, then feel free to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and join our Discord, where we share news as well. You can support us via PayPal, via cryptocurrency, via credit card by pushing the donate button here below the stream, donate.backrock.com. You can use our Amazon referral link, buy our merchandise, all the important links under the stream or VOD wherever you watch it. And I have to rest now, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for your contributions. And see you tomorrow, same time, same place. 13 CEST, twitch.tv/backtowarcraft. This is it, and here are the donuts. Goodbye. Routine.